Hey friends, how are you today? Today you're going to need three things. You're going to need your whiteboard. You're going to need your pink paper that has the flaps like this. You're going to need your whiteboard marker, and an eraser, and you're going to need this paper. Okay? So pause the video if you need to go get those things. Okay, I'm holding up this. This is called a double flap card, and I'll show you how they work in a minute. Right now on your whiteboard, I have this number. What is this number? Yep, 6. In this number, there's lots of ways to make 6. So on your whiteboard, I want you to write all the ways you can that you can make 6. While you were writing, I decided to write all the ways that I could think of to make 6 too. Did you have some of the same? Did you have any different ones? Okay. Well, this is what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to show you this card, and I'm going to show you how it works. Then I'm going to show you how you can make equations using these double flap cards. Okay? So here's the same card that I was holding up before. Okay, and I want to show you. I'm going to turn it around. And on one side, we have this. And on the other side, we have this. Okay, so if I were to flip this up, what number is showing? 0, right? What about if I flip this up? What number is showing? 6. Okay, pause it. I want you to make equations. Did anybody get the equation 6 plus 0? You did? I'm going to show you an equation. Okay, so I have this, 6 plus 0. And we've been working on number trees. I want you to notice, does this kind of look like a triangle? If I were to close that in, it kind of looks like a triangle. Okay, so knowing that, I think that we can make up some other equations. So right now I have 6 plus 0. What if I turn it around? What do I have? You're right, I have 0 plus 6. And that equals 6. Okay. Now here's the tricky part. What if I were to take this and I have 6, but now I take some away? What do I have? You're right, I had 6. Then I covered up 6 more, and that left me with what? With 0. Good. Do you guys see a connection between our number tree and these equations? What if I held up this way and I had 6, but then I took away 0? What do I have now? You're right, I can write another equation. I started with 6 and I took away 0 and I still had 6, didn't I? Just like this. So we call this, my friends, we call this a fact family, okay? I can use these numbers to make different equations. And I want you to notice, these are addition equations and these are subtraction equations right here. And guess what? These are all related. They're friends, they're family, they live together. And when you can use those numbers to make equations, both for addition and subtraction. So we're going to do another one. I want you to pause the video while you erase your board, and we're going to come up with another one. So we're going to do another one for 6. Do you remember the very beginning we made a bunch of equations for 6? We're going to do this again. So here is my new double flop card. I'm going to turn it around. This side, how many do you see? Good. Do you see 4? How many are on this side? Do you see 2? So I want you to look at my fact family. I had 4 on this side and 2 on this side, and together they made 6. So now we're going to take this and we're going to make equations, right? What's one equation that we can make? We have 4 and 2, and all together it makes what? Yep, 4 plus 2, it equals 6, just like that. What if I turn it around though? I had it this way. What if I turn it around this way? What do I have first? Yep, I have 2 plus 4, and together it makes 6. Good. Now, what if I started this way? I started with 6, and I took this side away. How many did I take away? And how many are left? So I can start with 6. I'm left with 2. How many did I take away? You got it, 4. What if I turn it? I'm starting again, and I take some of this side away. So I have 6. How many on this side that I can take away? 2. So I started with 6. I took 2 away. And now I have what? 4. Do you guys see a relationship between these numbers? Good. Okay, pause it and erase it. Okay, now we're starting with 6 again. But let's take a look at the dots that we have. On this side, we have 1. So we have 1 dark 1. On this side, we have how many white dots? We have 5. So our equation becomes 1 plus 5. Okay, so my fact triangle, my number tree, will look like this, right? 1 plus 5. Okay, so what if I turn it around? How many are on this side? How many white dots do I have? And how many black dots do I have? We get the same answer, we just got it with the turnaround, right? Good. So what if I'm getting ready to do some subtraction problems? And if I had 6 dots all together, and I took away my black dot, how many white dots do I have? You're right, I have 5. So my subtraction equation looks like this. 6 take away 1 equals 5. Okay, so what if I now take away my white dots? I'm still starting with 6, but now I'm going to take away my white dots. And how many black dots do I have? Good. So your last equation would look like this. Okay, so this is my fact family, and this is the triangle, the number tree that goes with it. Okay, all right, so we're going to make our own dot card, double flap card. Okay, so you get to pick any number that you want. To switch the camera. So pause the video and get your pink pink flap dot. Hey friends, so you have this pink double flap card that looks like this. So you are going to pick a number between 1 and 9. Between 1 and 9. Okay? I'm going to pick 7. Okay? So my 7 is going to go on the outside. Then I'm going to turn it over. Okay? And I'm going to make solid color dots on one side and light colored dots on the other. Let's see. I'm going to do solid dots on this side. So I have 2. And then on this side, I need to make it so that I make 7, right? So I could say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's my double flap card.